Hello, my friends. I didn't know it, but Tommy Robinson has another court case tomorrow. I thought he was done until the spring. Here's a message he just sent me this morning.
Hey, mate. Court case, court case, court case. I've been to 2 solicitors this morning. I'm drained from it. But I've got... Tomorrow is the High Court. It's this Syrian refugee, Jamal's case. It's basically what I say is they are attempting to absolutely drain me and wipe me out financially through and shut me up through this case. And I'm being advised that I shouldn't be making a high profile of it or stating all my stuff, but I thought if you're there, mate, again, then you can report to people what's going on. Some of this is nuts. You'll see through it. I'll give you the information. You'll have the information. It's insane what they've done or what his lawyers have done. The fact that I've got multiple, I'll give you all the details tomorrow, but I've got multiple witnesses to prove what I said's right. Varying from dinner ladies to school teachers to everyone to kids. But still they're trying to push me on it to push it out of a bracket. But anyway, but bruv, just see if you can, man. I'd appreciate it if you can. Because you can tell people what's going on in a way that I can't.
All right, I've got to go. Because if I don't, I can guarantee it, the mainstream media will be there because this case is right in London. And they're going to lie about it. Or worse, I just know it. I've seen it. You know, when I went to Luton last month to Tommy's trial there, where the police and prosecutors are trying to ban Tommy from every football game in the UK, the lawsuit was crazy enough, but then a reporter stood up. She was right behind me in court. She stood up right there in court and said to the judge that she insisted on having the right to publish Tommy Robinson's family home address to the world. Even the police and the prosecutors right there in court said that would be a terrible idea. It would be a dangerous idea. It would put Tommy's family at risk. But this reporter behind me literally stood up in the court and demanded the right to do so. Now, thankfully, she was overruled by the judge, but if I hadn't been there, I wouldn't have seen that, and no one else would have reported that, and we wouldn't know the true nature of the British media. So I have to go to tell the truth about what's going to be said in court, to tell the truth about the media's conduct, and about the conduct of the lawyers on the other side here. I want to show you what I mean. Let me show you a quick clip. This person, you're not going to believe me, this madman I'm about to show you is who the lawyers who are representing this Syrian kid that's suing Tommy, this guy is the one they sent to Tommy Robinson's family home to serve the lawsuit on him. They didn't use a professional process server or a junior lawyer. They sent this Antifa thug. I'm not kidding.
He loves it. And on that note, on that happy note, oh, by the way, Tommy, I am going to mince your kids, mate.
That is the least of it. I'm not going to show you what else he said about how he was going to physically abuse Tommy's family, including Tommy's wife. It is just too gross. That was the Antifa thug the Syrian lawyer sent to Tommy's house to serve him papers. So do you see what I mean? It's not just the lawsuit that needs honest reporting. So does the conduct of the British media, and so does the bizarre and abusive conduct of the lawyers who were suing Tommy. So I'm literally flying out later this afternoon on the night flight from Canada to the UK. I just got myself a last-minute ticket. I'm not even staying the whole day. 7 hours flying. I'll be on the ground in London just long enough to cover the trial, and then I've got to fly back to Canada to get back to my work here. But if you can help me cover the cost of my flight, I managed to get the ticket for just $1,400 Canadian, which is pretty good for a last-minute flight, plus cab fare to the airport and back in each city. I'm guessing my total cost for this trip will be just under 2,000 Canadian dollars, which is about 1,200 pounds. If you can help me, I'd be grateful. Please go to TommyTrial.com. Chip in a tenner or whatever you can. Thank you. TommyTrial.com, that's also where I'll put all of my news reports. I know it's crazy to fly in from Canada to report on Tommy's cases when there are so many journalists in the UK. But I just simply don't trust any of them to tell the truth about Tommy. Do you? Please go to TommyTrial.com. I'd be grateful if you can help. I think they're trying to wear down Tommy. Maybe they're even trying to wear me down too. But if you can help us cover the costs, I promise we'll be there. Go to TommyTrial.com. Thanks.